I'm probably gonna like use the most basic thumbnail design and be like, oh, it's over. It's not what it seems. AI in like all red text. That'll get the people watching the video. So this is something that I hold near and dear to me because Plants vs. Zombies is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and just to see it get absolutely slandered in this new release, it brings me great sorrow. Before we get this video started, I just want to point out some of the nitpicks people might have. Oh, it's AI, who cares? AI is kind of just like, you know, there's some people that like AI and then some people that don't. Me personally, yeah, I don't really like AI because it's kind of ruining like media. I mean, have you seen that Twin Sunflower? I mean, like, it's just nightmare fuel. That was AI, by the way. But if you don't care about AI, you know, whatever, man. I don't care. And also, AI is ruining art because people will choose the AI art over actual artists, which we'll see in a little bit. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, you know, it doesn't matter to me if you think it's a good game or not. This is just how I view it. And hell, I was you at one point. I could have been the person who said, oh, I can't wait to play this game. I don't really mind all the stuff they're putting in it. There's no way they could use AI, right? Right? So, you know, if you're cool, you have, you know, the Steam version of PvZ, or hey, maybe even play it on the phone. Most people probably play it on the phone. You know, this is a great game. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, that's not, I don't like that. What was that? But you know, here you got Replanted. This has been sitting in my Steam cart for a while now because I've been so unsure on whether or not to actually purchase this product. I think this trailer is very cute, you know. It's very cool, you know. We got the little pea shooter, and then he breaks the TV, and then pea shooter. And then eventually Dave, you know, he gets his little spectacle on, and he starts fixing up the TV, and then eventually he becomes W pea shooter and W Dave. When this trailer first dropped, I was a little skeptical about it. You know, here, you know, the zombies, if you take a real look at them, they look a little funny. They almost look too smooth. The one in the game looks like this. The initial sketch for one looks like this. But you know, something about this layout, like how this is laid out, it looks so weird. I just noticed this. Look at that number value. It looks like AI enhanced. The same with, they also added the speed up and slow down mechanic from Plants vs. Zombies 2, which I mean I used for that game, but it's probably because they're super fucking slow. But in this game, I actually don't mind it. I've been really skeptical about this game, and as you can see, as the time of recording this, there's about 5 days until the game drops. 5 days until the party. Now, what has me so skeptical is that Plants vs. Zombies, it hasn't been that good recently. We've had too many builds of Plants vs. Zombies 3 with too many different art styles. Neighborville was just a fucking dumpster fire and actually slop. Hey, some people like the game though, so hey. And then there was all that shit that happened with the mobile ports of the games, and it's not, you know, too good. There was a video that came out, like, a little while ago, like yesterday, and it's pretty much an extended version of the original trailer. Now, when I saw that a few moments later, I had a thought, and the thought was, are they bringing online? Is this an online trailer? Is online finally going to be in this game? It wasn't. I don't like how PopCap is basically pretending that there just straight up was not co-op in the Xbox 360 and PS3 ports, because there totally was, but here they're just saying that it's a brand new thing. It's not, dude. It's been around for a long time. Well, let's talk about this. Y'all might have seen my community post about, okay, look at that zombie. It has like no detail. I talked about how cool this was. Now, basically, this is I believe this is a reference to Half-Life, mainly because, I mean, where else are you gonna find a head crab and a white coat and you do not associate it? It's a Half-Life reference, and I love Half-Life a lot. And this, I don't remember what exactly I said in that community post, but I basically said that this locked in my pre-order. Now this looks, you know, cool and all, and you know, this looks like a neat little remake, but then you gotta really look at what you got here. A few days ago, there's a bit of a callback to the dev diaries that PopCap used to do. I don't remember if that was the exact name, but I remember it being called that in this video. Now, if we, no, first of all, here, if we just take a look at this, let's go frame by frame here. Why does it move like that? It's like pulsating. Ew. Oh my god. This is like me. This is like the first time I've seen people point it out, but I did not know it was this bad. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, the initial movement isn't that bad. But now I didn't even look at the hand. Oh my god. Okay, well, first let's go over this. Original sketches and art. Now, original sketches and art. They mention here
PVZ Replanted. You know, we dove into the archives, took a look at all the art, and realized.
Now, I want you guys to know, you notice this, you got an all-star here, or a football zombie. Now, the reason I say all-star is because this is concept art from Garden Warfare 1, and so is this. As you can see, it's a whole gun. There's the all-stars gun right there. This is from... this is either from Garden Warfare 2 or Garden Warfare 1. This is the ZPD officer, or just the, you know, the SWAT zombie from Garden Warfare 1. This is what the foot soldier originally was going to be before he was changed to the foot soldier. As he states, this is he claims that this is PVZ1 concept art.
PVZ is known for a really distinct, really wonderful style. Every asset has been hand-touched by an artist. There's painstaking detail in trying to preserve what is really a classic style. I think the style...
Okay, again, that is a mortar cannon from Garden Warfare 1. You mostly see these in Main Street. Okay, this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Now, this looks like the regular Dr. Zomboss fight, right? Zomboss, he looks a little strange, but that's not what I'm getting at. I'm looking at you. Why are you here? Oh! I was gonna also talk about this. Why are you here either? Why are you two here? Why is there a sunflower on a conveyor belt level? And why is there a scaredy shroom planted all the way in the back? Not in the front, but in the back with pult. Where pults, you know, in a pult-based level.
It plays on the final level and it only plays for a short clip. And really, if you're not paying attention, you might miss it. We don't release that in the soundtrack. It's kind of an Easter egg that we leave there for the players, and it's personally one of my favorite songs from the original, and really recaptured and replanted the experience.
Okay, another thing is that the original soundtrack was done by the very talented Laura Shigihara, and she is she's the original Plants vs. Zombies composer. The thing that really bothers me is that they didn't bring her back, or actually, as a matter of fact, to get into this, they didn't bring back any member of the original team of Plants vs. Zombies at all. They have a completely new team who clearly doesn't know what they're doing. They didn't even bring back Rich Warner, which is, you know, kind of the main guy who did the art. All this, actually, no, a better example. This, don't worry about my setup. I'm experimenting, I'm having fun, I'm being creative. They didn't even bother contacting him. And by the way, Rich Warner confirmed on Twitter that he signed up for 2 Plants vs. Zombies projects and got denied. You know, the guy who's basically responsible for this iconic art style that as far as I know, everybody loves. They're using art from Garden Warfare, the so-called archives, actually, let's segue into this. They're using AI to upscale everything. Another thing, they even use AI in this trailer. Look at this. As if they couldn't beat the allegations already. You got this. Squash looks really weird. I don't know if y'all can see, but like it's like his left pupil, from my perspective, it's almost like the opacity on it was turned down like by a lot. And also his pupils are really small. Another thing I want to point out is that they mentioned something called a zombie bobsled theme. Bobsled zombies eating my brains in bobsled bonanza.
Ah yes, The bobsled bonanza theme, that track lives rent-free in our heads too, as the icy chaos on the lawn.
That sounds so AI. Okay, first example. Right here. First of all, PVZ2 Crazy Dave, as well as all these sunflowers in complete different. I can't even find one that looks just like the most normal. And they have no shading in their eyes, so they're just kind of soulless. This looks like dead peas. The only potato mines, they're looking in every different direction. The only one normal looks is that one. This brown coat doesn't even have pupils. Is he wearing a ring? And he also has no pupil here. Hey, we understand your concern. No AI assets here, just regular Photoshop layers behaving badly during scaling. You lose one pupil and you lose them all. No AI shortcuts, just regular human mistakes. I doubt it. What is that? Right here. Oh, they deleted the comments. I deadass exposed you because the fuck is the bobsled bonanza theme. No man. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention this. Another reason that I kind of locked in my vote was because PVZ China, or Great Wall Edition, finally got a secret level in Replanted, as shown in a Chinese VTuber stream. Oh yeah, the elephant in the room. Now, I don't know if you guys are, smart, but I don't think that's supposed to look like that. We can confirm we're not using AI. The concept art also uses AI. I mean, like, you can tell this is very AI. Back when he was using one of the prototype names, I don't remember what it was called, but we can confirm we're not using AI. They're adding the cut mini games, like supposedly ice levels getting added back, and Walnut, like the one where you gotta put in a bunch of walnut. The fucking limbo page is getting added back. Hey, this is future me editing this right now. So in the time that I've been making this video, they've actually the community has actually leaked and has found a way to play the entire game a full 5 days early. Basically, you gotta import. If you just look through the Steam files, import some kind of exe. You can get early access to the game. It has also been confirmed that they are using AI. Most of all the assets are upscaled using AI. They didn't add back all the limbo page levels. They just added back the ones they could. So there's no ice level. I don't even think you can play Great Wall. I think it's just a one and done thing. I mean, maybe there's like endless mode for it, like I've heard, but honestly, it's really just the original game with like nothing added. So I just wanted to let you know all that. Oh, and they also faked concept art. So yeah. So, moral of the story. Should you buy this video game? Well, if you like Plants vs. Zombies, and you think that it's a gay old time to play it, and you're a big fan, if you don't mind that they're using AI, not including the original artist, not crediting the original artist, using the wrong concept art. Geez, I'm giving you a lot of reasons not to play the game. But if you don't care about that, then sure, play the Replanted. It's adding a lot of new stuff. It's adding some new modes. Hell, even technically new levels and zombie variants. Did they do anything different? No, probably not. They're probably just reskins of just regular brown coats and all that. And they're adding new achievements, they're adding new, technically not new mini games from the limbo page that was cut, but you can still technically access it by using a cheat menu. But if you want to spend $20 on this game that adds new stuff like Adventure Mode Plus, bonus levels, Rest in Peace mode, it adds back the original limbo page that I'm assuming will have I'm assuming it'll either be extra stuff or they won't change it at all. And maybe they'll even add new mini games because they did that with the Xbox and DS. So if you want that, then sure, man, go ahead and get it. Will I be getting this game? No.
Jersey, reppin' KG, dirty. I know you hate me, bruh. I look like James Worthy. Old school on the cut. She gon' do me dirty, but I don't give a fuck.
Homero.
Comprar plantas versus zombies replantadas.
Oye, Mo. No lo sé. Está bien.
We can confirm we're not using AI.